How's everyone doing? Got some live minnows out in the bobber over there. I got a whole bunch of different lures. Tossing out for some big musky. See if I can give you guys a better view from over here. See my minnow. Hi Kim, how you doing? Minnow on a slip bobber. I think it's like 26 degrees right now. Cold as hell. Beast Builder, how you doing? How's everyone doing today? Last time I was here, I had a nice sized muskie on, but I wasn't able to land it because my gear was real old, and took forever to fight it, and it ended up cutting the line with its teeth. So back here again, hoping to get lucky. It's cold enough to start getting ice on the eyes on my look. Already getting ice because it is cold. I think my bobber's getting hit right now, actually. Oh, I'm definitely getting hit. Something's hitting it. I'm gonna give it a minute because it's getting hit right now. It's bouncing, going underwater. As soon as it goes under, I'll take it, but I don't want to pick it up too early. It's definitely getting hit right now. Something's absolutely nibbling at it. Come on, take it. There's a bunch of yellow perch around here too. Last time I was here, they kept beating up a lot of her shiners, a lot of her minnows. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what this is. This could be just another small perch trying to eat it. If it was a big fish, it probably would have just engulfed it by now and taken it down. Come on. It's teasing me. Let me see. I'm just going to reel it in a little bit and see if it goes under. Nah. I don't know what that was. Something was definitely hitting it, but like I said, it was probably just a small perch or something. Hey, Nikki, how you doing? Keep tossing this out there. I think they call it the Cyclops. MEPS 5. Or the MEPS pack. Cyclops 2, I think that says. Yeah, Cyclops 2. I think it's specifically made more for pike than muskie, but Easton Scott, hey, how you doing? Yeah, I'm probably gonna be dealing with perch eating this up all day. I got a dozen of them, so it'll last me a decent couple hours, but where you fishing? I'm fishing at Marsh Creek Lake in Downingtown, Pennsylvania. It's a very, very popular spot in PA. The guys that work here, I was talking to them last time I was here trying to get some information on what kind of fish people catch here and what they catch them on, and they were saying that this is like one of the most popular fishing lakes in the entire state. When it's like real fishing season, like summertime, he said it's packed all across the banks, everywhere. There's just fishermen. You can see why. I mean, I've only been here like 3 or 4 times, and I already was able to get a muskie. There's all kinds of species here, like bass, largemouth bass, smallmouth bass. Keep catching debris on the bottom. Hussein, hi, how you doing? Yep, and I'm getting ice. I'm gonna have to redo my bobber real quick. It's getting too close. For anyone who just joined, this is my setup. Just got a slip bobber set up with a live minnow. Although this one might have died already. I think it was close to death when I first sent it out there. I also got this real big lure gonna be tossing out soon. I just want to give this a little bit of an opportunity because I don't really toss this out that much, but it's supposed to be pretty good for catching pike and shit. Even though it says it's like 28 degrees right now or 26 degrees, it's not that bad. There's like 0 wind right now, so I'm not like getting smacked in the face by the cold like I usually am. Tried to dress pretty warm for this. I got like heated socks. Man, I'm just catching non-stop debris. So much shit on the ground around here. Hi, how you doing? How's everyone doing? I'm not sure how to translate that. Look at this. Ice all in my shit. Oh, my bobbers can hit again, but like I said, probably just this perch. Love the way this moves in the water. Has like a real nice spin to it. You can see why it catches so much attention. All right, I'm gonna redo my bobber, and then I might toss out that real big fishing lure. Come on. I forgot I wanted to adjust my depth, but whatever. Alright, let's see. Alright, I'm gonna toss this big thing out there. Nice guy bait. It's really close to resembling what the bait fish look like in this water, which is kind of why I chose this lure. I got another one like that, but this one is much more, much closer looking to what's in here. And just like always, bringing in a bunch of debris. Could probably stop working the bottom so well. Yeah, there seems to be yellow perch coming all up this shoreline. Every time I come here, there's a bunch of yellow perch. They must just hang out here. And if you look, it goes like this all the way down. And then at the end, it ends. And it's like a nice drop. It's like a nice bank area. I think a lot of fish hang out here. I haven't done enough exploring on this lake yet. So it's a decent sized lake. I really want to get on the other side and check that shoreline out. When the weather gets nice again, I'm gonna take my kayak back out and drift that shoreline. I was across the other side of the lake a month or two ago. I think it was actually on Thanksgiving, and drifted that whole shoreline and thinking anything. This thing takes forever to sink. Of course, it's just non-stop catching seaweed and whatever you want to call it. Look at this. Very frustrating. Probably letting it sink too much. My bobber seems like it's just getting hit this whole time, but nothing's, it's not going under. I think it's just getting nipped at by the small fish. Oh, definitely got hit right there. Yeah, it's getting hit right now. This is one of those trips where you put all this effort out there, just hoping for one nice fish. Unfortunately, I don't see this being one of those days where I'm like popping off catching fish all day, but I'm really just here to catch one big one. So what's gonna happen is all day I'm gonna deal with this bullshit with the little fish nibbling at this thing. Hopefully I'll get lucky, and at some point, one of them will be the big one. Jesus Christ, even more seaweed. I love tossing these big lures out there, but my confidence, because I've never caught anything on a lure this big, my confidence is usually very low. Might set up my other rod after this, toss out something a little smaller. I got a nice rod for some soft plastics. All right, all right. This is annoying me. My bobber drifted all the way over there. Definitely gotta recast that. Give this a break. Oh yeah, let me adjust that there. I'm gonna add like a foot. So I'm probably at like 7.5-ish feet right now deep. See if that makes a difference. Yeah, I think I might set something up with this. This is gonna be my first time using this. I actually caught that rod in the Schuylkill River fishing for walleye. And it was like high tide, so it like just, I guess, just brought it in to shore. Oh, let's see what I got in here. I do like this. It's a little light though. I'm really not sure what I want to toss out there right now. I'm debating. I could toss this out there. Actually, here you go. Maybe I'll do this. See if I can get lucky with that. This is actually a great spinner lure. Love using this thing. But I gotta still run my line through here. wind's starting to pick up a little bit right now too. I think it's gonna rain later on today. It's probably better I'm out here now, beating that out. This is the worst part about fishing, I swear to God. Kid Camo, hi, how you doing? Thank you, appreciate you. This is what I'm gonna toss out there. All right, let's see how this goes. Oh, nice. What kind of pole is that? This is an Abu Garcia. It's like a nice bass rod. I actually caught this in the Schuylkill River a little bit ago, by accident, obviously, and cleaned it last night and serviced the reel, like gave the reel some maintenance, sprayed it with some WD-40, got all the rust out. There's a bunch of algae and shit off it, but it's a nice Abu Garcia combo. I just re-spooled it last night. And usually I don't do all fluoro on a reel. I usually do braid with a leader, but this is all I had last night in the basement, so this is just what I used. Seems like a nice rod and reel though. Yeah, it's pretty nice. And you know, Abu Garcia is expensive. This is probably an expensive combo. I couldn't have been in the river for that long because the reel was like in great condition. So, and the rod, you know, the stuff came off fairly easy. All that algae. This seems to be moving a little weird. I wonder if it's because it's a cheap fishing line. Yeah, this is that cheap ass trilene fishing line. It's got all, I put it in a bowl of warm water last night for like a half hour. Usually that helps get rid of all the coils in the line. That's still got coils. This is why I do all braid. Where are you from? I'm from Philly. Philadelphia and PA. Right now I'm not in Philly. I'm in like Downingtown, Pennsylvania. So it's like an hour away. I don't like the way this lure's moving at all right now with this line. Michigan? Oh, nice, nice. Heard the fishing's great over there. I had a friend who used to live there. He was a big fisherman too. There you go. Maybe you just gotta reel it a little faster. Definitely gotta get some braid on this reel though. This straight fluoro sucks. Oh yeah, this gotta go. This thing just isn't moving nice. Yeah, I got a 7-pound bass and oh wow. Yeah, the biggest bass I ever caught was only 3.5 pounds. So you literally doubled me. Yeah, this lure gotta go. This gotta go. Let me redo my bobber, and then I'm gonna cut this lure. Put something else on. Yeah, this isn't working out. Yeah, it was a nice fish, and it was on this setup on these live minnows on a slip bobber. That seems to be like the method that gets me the most progress, to be honest with you. What do I want to toss out here? I've been putting so much effort into these hard baits, like jerk baits, crank baits, but it hasn't been getting me anything. So I'm like, in this cold water, I really don't know. And honestly, at any of these small lures, it's kind of me just fishing just to keep myself occupied. Because I don't see me catching a bass or anything like this in this weather. I guess I could do this. Toss this out there, see if I get any luck with this. The eyes already came off, but this is a nice little thing to mess with. Do I have any worms? Nah, I don't have any worms. I contemplated getting some too. I thought about getting some and like switching back and forth between the minnows and the worms, and I forgot when I was there this morning. I usually try to have worms with me every single time I go fishing, no matter what kind of fishing I'm doing, because that's like the go-to. Like if you're having a bad day, you can almost always guarantee a fish with worms. Yeah, it's a good one. Real nice. I just don't know how well it's gonna do with the water temp like it is. So let's give this a shot. This will probably move a little better. I feel like that a spinner on this line, because of all the curls, all the coils, it was like a swivel probably would have fixed it, but I don't really like working with those, to be honest with you. Oh, my bob is getting hit right now. Man, I'll take anything right now. I'll even take a little perch just to get me started. It's not a huge minnow. The hook isn't big. The hook's like a 2-aught or something. It's not, it's, you know, I've caught perch with bigger. I think I picked up some luggage. Man, this thing is so nice in the water too. If you kind of work it like a Ned rig. Let's sink to the bottom. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate you. Thanks for the subscription. My ears are already getting cold. That's something I need to invest in, is some earmuffs. I just got these gloves this season, and look, these are cheap. They're already fuzzing out like crazy. Probably wash them one time and they'll be ruined. I got a nice neck sleeve. I'm just not wearing it right now, but I think I gotta invest in some earmuffs because my ears get cold like instantly. My bobber has literally been doing this for the last like 5 minutes, like something's nipping at it. Nice. This thing doesn't pick up a lot of debris because of the way the hook is set. I'm picking up a little bit, but it's not too bad. I think the next time I do that bobber, I'm gonna swap out the minnow because I think that one's dead. And I want to get some live action on there. I can even see those perch taking this thing too, because some of the perch in here are pretty big. You get monster perch in here. Let me set you up so you can see the other rod too. just showing. This is show you. Yeah, this line is just not holding. This shit sucks. It's cheap ass trilene. Definitely gonna have to get some braid for this. I just toast on whatever line I had in the basement because I wanted to just give this rod a shot today after cleaning it last night, like maintenance in it. But this, I mean, no matter what I do, I get coils. Like I've tried all the tricks to prevent this. It just seems unpreventable. I also don't like the way the lures feel. I get such a, you know, the braid is so sensitive. You feel everything so much better. Thought I had something. Let me check this bobber out. Let me check this out. Yeah, this thing's dead. Time to redo this. Heaviest fish you've caught so far? I guess that striper. I caught my first striper. I caught last year. I think it was like 36. It was 36 inches, and I think it was like 21 pounds or 22 pounds, something like that. You know, I've caught a bunch of nice size striper. There's actually a video on my channel of my striper trip that I had this in November. I caught like 8 striper, I think. And then I've caught a nice size carp that was like, I caught a carp that was like 16 pounds. I had one that was even bigger. I've had a few carp that I caught, but I like was just experienced and didn't land them. Here you go, nice live one. There you go. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, it's a nice video. I did it all on my action camera on my GoPro. But I gotta get a new camera. I've realized the quality on that camera that I got just isn't that good. It was like a cheap $60 fucking Amazon camera. I'm hoping this season to be able to save up and get a real nice quality camera, so I can take way better videos. And this spring, I'm gonna put more effort into carp fishing again. I only went out for carp a few times this season. I've only caught one carp so far. There's the one that I caught last year. This year I went out like, I don't even know how many times, maybe 5 times for carp. That's it. And it's always river fishing. You know, I don't really lake fish for carp that often. So, you know, I have horrible luck fishing. Like if I just toss some bait out and just like bait and wait, I have horrible luck. I have much better luck with lures, except for this minnow stuff. The minnows give me good. They produce a lot of fish for me, but growing up, all I ever did was like catfishing, you know, just like tossing some chicken liver on a hook. Real simple. Like I had no idea what I was doing. And that was all I did when I was a kid. I really just started fishing like this like 2 years ago. This is like my second year of fishing heavy like this. I had never even caught a bass until last year. But I kind of just started doing it, and then I got like obsessed with it. And now it's like all I do. So let me toss this back out there. Getting ice. See that? All that ice build up. That's what sucks about the winter fishing. It's constantly an issue when you're working with lures. Gotta try to melt this John. And I'm gonna have to do it again in like 2 casts. I think I might make a nice big dinner later. Nice warm, hot food after being out in the cold all morning. Thinking about making some chili or something. Chili is like my kryptonite. It's like one of those meals I could have 100 times, never get tired of it. It's always nice to come home from the cold to like a nice warm meal. I'm just getting over being sick, so I've been eating a bunch of soup. Because when I'm sick, all I eat is chicken noodle soup. Wawa has amazing chicken noodle soup. And Wawa's chili is actually pretty good too. I fucked that joint up. Actually feels kind of warm right now. Like I'm cold, but I almost feel like the sun's on me. And it's blocked by the clouds. And as soon as I said that, the wind started picking up. Oh my God, this line is trash. It's the trashiest fishing line I've ever used. Oh, hell yeah. Love me some chicken noodle soup, dude. I like Panera Bread's chicken noodle soup, but I eat a lot of food, so my portion size, like I'm a big eater. My portion sizes are different than most people, I guess. And their family size chicken noodle soup is like the amount of food that I would eat by myself. And they charge like $25 for it, $30 for it. It's ridiculous. Really trying to work the bottom here and basically just dragging this lure across the sand. Panera Bread soup, yeah. I just wish it wasn't so expensive. If they weren't so expensive, I'd get it all the time. I think my fish is just resting on the floor, resting on the ground right now. This has become one of my like favorite lures to use because it moves. It's so like you could even do top water with this if you reeled in fast enough. It moves so nice. You can hit any depth with this. Catch walleye, bass, all kinds of shit. I gotta move this bobber though, cause it's just chilling right in front of me, and I think that it is caught on something. That's not what I meant to do. But whatever. You know what I'll do? I'll move this over here for now. Give it a shot on this side. And toss this over here. Let me see if I can set this up. It's kind of crooked, kind of ghetto. That might annoy some people. Let me fix that. That's better, I guess. Oh shit, I think my bobber's down. Shit, my bobber was just underwater. Who knows what that was? Definitely just underwater though. Something definitely just had it, I think. Unless I was just blind for a second. Which is absolutely a possibility. I'm trying to set this up for you guys so it's not like crooked. Seems like it's getting hit again right now. Would have been a perch trying to pick it up. And use leaves to wipe. Yeah. See if I drag this along the shoreline. If I can pick something up. Bobber's been doing some weird shit. I think it's time to turn on these heated socks. I got these nice heated socks on Amazon for like 70 bucks. They work on an app on my phone. I can control the temperature, turn them on and off. I can set like timers. It's pretty nice. And heated socks are like a must for me because I can handle cold everywhere, my face, my hands, my torso, my legs. But when my feet get cold, I can't handle it. It's the one thing I can't live with. What the hell? I think I gotta redo this bobber again. It's crazy how sensitive this rod tip is. This is a nice medium heavy. I catch striper with this, but this rod tip is sensitive. Probably should have gone out a little further. You know what? I am gonna. I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. There you go. See if that does anything. And I'm really not far right now. I'm only like 7.5 feet deep. I'm not deep, but this is a nice drop off here. Goes from like 4 feet to 10 feet in a couple yards. Just some ice on this drone. Look at this. I mean, this is just trash. What a trash set of fishing line. The wind seems to change direction. It was coming this way, blowing at me. Now it's blowing that way, away from me. Which is nice because now the bobber's drifting in a different way. So I can hit more ground. Not really what I meant to do. I think I gotta take a break and let my hands warm up. Getting cold. Oh my lord, my hands are cold. These trash ass gloves. It's time to get some quality gloves. If anyone that just joined, this is what I got out there. Got a live minnow on a slip bobber setup. I just adjusted my depth. I wanted to go a little deeper. Probably somewhere between 8 and 9 feet deep right now. Just want to give my hands a minute to warm up, and then I'm gonna toss out one of these big glide baits that I got right here. Got these real nice ones. But I gotta warm my hands up first because my hands are freezing. Oh, I think my bobber is getting hit right now too. Something's going on. There's a lot of people walking around. A lot of people come here to hike and stuff, even though personally I'm not really a hiker. When it's cold out like this, I don't really want to just walk around in the woods, but it seems to be a lot of people that come here to hike, even in the cold. Like I said, it's like, it's gotta be like 26 degrees right now, 28 degrees. And these people are coming out here and just hanging out. Could never be me. I'll go out in the cold for fishing or hunting. That's it. I'd be happy to get just one fish today, just one decent sized fish. I've seen some people catch some pretty nice fish in here. There's like a state record, like tiger musky or something in this lake. And they caught them minnows, just like what I got out right now, so. It's hard to fish in the cold weather like this when the water temp drops so hard. You've really got to just like dial in on specific species. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just fishing for walleye, musky. You know, I'm not going for catfish because that bite seems to die down to like nothing in the cold weather. It seems like carp are active in the cold. Like I've seen people catch carp in the cold, but not as much. And it's hard for me to just sit there and bait and wait for carp like that when it's freezing out. I gotta like, I think this is a little more active. This keeps me moving, keeps me a little warm. But just sitting there with carp bait, it's just a little rough. I've also been trying to get into fly fishing. So I'm hoping next winter, if I, put the time in this summer to like learn how to fly fish effectively, I would love to like go for some steelhead trout, and in like Western PA and like Lake Erie, there's a bunch of huge steelhead trout. I would love to go for them next season, but that's like a whole trip. Like I would want to go there for like 3 or 4 days because it's like a 6 or 8 hour drive from where I'm at. So I'd want to go there for a few days and like really scout out the lake and like know what's there. Talk to some of the locals around there and see if, if there's any fishermen over there that could give me some advice on where to go. Fly fishing's rough because it's like you got to figure out what insect you're eating that day and like what's there in that body of water. And I don't know. I mean, every time I try fly fishing, I end up giving up after like 20 minutes because it's like just rough. This always seems to be like more effective for me. I gotta tell you, this bobber's driving me crazy because it's like moving up and down all over the place, but nothing's going under. Or something would just take it already. Just gonna give my hands a few more minutes to warm up and then I'll start casting again. My friend Joe was supposed to come and join me today, but ended up going to some festival. Dirtbagged me. The bobber is just doing this. Like something's definitely nibbling at it. I think it's time to put the neck sleeve on. This thing's a game changer. Huge, huge difference. All right, let me this fucking shit. Look, of course there you go. Caught in a friggin' twig right at the bank. See if I can bring that in. Get rid of that. I'm gonna move this shit back over. I'm gonna move this back over here. Last time I was here, when I caught that muskie, I had it tossed out here, kind of where all the debris is. I know it's like a crazy shot in the dark to think I'd get one today. But it was a crazy shot in the dark to think I'd get one last time, and I got one, so. I'm just gonna toss it back out at that spot. This is one of those days I wish I could start a fire. There you go. That should be good. All right, let me toss one of these big drones out there. I'm gonna toss a big live bait out there. Oh shit, my bobber's doing some weird stuff. Hold on. I think I'm too far out to be snagged. It just like went towards me. What am I at 0? What an idiot. What the hell was that? Yeah, I keep catching these big lures. Catch so much debris at the bottom. That's annoying. Gotta fix his bobber. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, these drones are big. Oh, I'm an idiot. Lost my minnow, so I gotta put another one on. But I was actually getting ready to anyway, so that's okay. Gotta stop being so stingy with these drones. Oh shit, this is a nice one. It wasn't really where I was looking for, but we'll see what happens. This is kind of a new hook setup that I saw someone do online that I wanted to try. This is a fat shiner though. Very fat one. What the fuck? And then my hands are freezing again. Definitely gotta take a minute and let my hands warm up before I go back to tossing anything. Let me see. Whew. Oh, I'm cold. It's getting cold. Very, very cold.